Hello, everyone! Hello, Orange. Hello, Rose. And hello, Gajira. And yes, greetings, humans. Welcome to Mario Day. A whole day dedicated to Mario. My nightmare. No, I'm kidding. Fun fact, back in the day when I played Smash, like, a lot. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my microphone a little bit. Hello, Cooper. But yeah, back in the day when I played Smash, like, every day, dude, Mario was the bane of my existence, my god. So I do have a personal vendetta towards Mario, I'm not gonna lie. But I will acknowledge, it is Mario Day, so we're celebrating Mario. Gonna go for the Mario theme in the arena today. Hello, Micro. Also, another fun fact. The Mario I sent on a journey, the one with, like, the weird training, I could not for the life of me find him. Oh my god. Like, after I moved into my house, I put him in, like, a closet, and I never used him, even, like, arenas, I haven't used him in forever. I couldn't find him. I finally found him, like, right before the stream. I was like, thank god. No, we're not doing custom maps. I'm gonna shut that off. No custom maps. Preferably Mario theme today. Must bring out the Send on a Journey Mario. He's here. The Send on a Journey Mario, who's actually doing really well. For a character that's learned all on his own, he's done very well. Which is beyond weird to me. Like, look at that! He's got the neutral air kill, which I didn't teach him, he just learned on his own. It's like Ultron, but in Super Smash Bros. I love playing as Mario in Mario Kart. How did you know? Legit though, I probably would never play Mario in Mario Kart. I would play, like, all Donkey Kong characters. I would play Luigi before I play Mario. I don't know why, I just have a personal vendetta towards the guy. But yeah, I gotta ask, so how was everyone's day today? It's Monday, kind of a bleh work day. Hopefully everyone's doing well. You might use Yoshi or Mario. If I had to vote, I vote Yoshi. Because Yoshis are amazing. They're all started off. We're gonna set up the arena. Bleh. A Mario Monday. Mario Monday. You were supposed to cut down a tree with your father today. Oh, crap. I almost went into quick play for a minute. Yeah, shut that off. Okay, there we go. We're sticking to a theme today. Oh. Mario. Alright, so the password is gonna be 7520. 7520. That is going to be the password for tonight. And the room ID is in the top right, 19R1M. Also, another fun fact, for some odd reason, I don't know why, Nintendo loves to, like, copyright strike me whenever I play a Mario song. Not, like, in a negative way, like, my channel's fine, it's just they prefer me not to use Mario songs, so today should be a very good day for that. I'm sure they understand, though. Like, they might have gotten better on it, because I haven't seen one in forever, but Alright, we're gonna start off with the main man himself. Mario! Ooh, wrong Mario. That was MLL. Wait, hold on, let me do the special Mario. The password is 7520. 7520. And the room ID is 19R1M. Well played. Hello? Fancy Mario. That's actually really ironic. Because the amiibo figure I used for my Mario is the Fancy Mario. That's funny. Oh god, the grand finale. Good song choice. I must warn you. My Mario has been trained in the art of randomness. I don't even know his next move. He's just gonna keep spamming that, isn't he? Oh, he has no oh, he's got no abilities. I forgot. He's got no abilities. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't use this Mario. If he could take a stock, I would be impressed, but I just realized this might not be the most optimal choice. The join from friends isn't working. No, that might be something on my end. Like, if I hard reset my Switch and then turn it back on, it shows me online. Like, I think that's something on my end. You don't have to delete me. He has critical hit up, so one of his moves will randomly do more damage. That's funny. I loved it in the Wii U era when it would just go crazy. And this game is not bad. In the Wii U, it was broken though. I loved running that on Little Mac. Maybe I shouldn't run this Mario. I forgot he's vanilla. Oh, he took a stock though, actually. Alright, not bad. He did take one stock. So I do gotta ask, for anyone that kept up today, I haven't checked Reddit, I don't know any updates from Nintendo. What did they release for Mario Day? Like, is there any new product, or is there any new game announced? I haven't checked in at all. I don't know what they did for today. Fancy Mario. Oh, we got a Rosalina. Hello? Lego Mario Kart. Ooh. I have some of the Lego Donkey Kong, so I might pick up the Lego Mario Kart. Lego Donkey Kong was cool. I might expand on it more, though. Because I know Mario has, like, his own whole set of Lego right now. I might get more. Yeah, no worries, Gojira. We'll be going for Mario Kart tomorrow, so no worries. Yeah, the Wii U era wasn't bad. That's where I started my channel, you know? Like, it does hold a special place in my heart. I know it's not a fan favorite Smash in any of the... Like, it's not like everyone's #1 pick. But I did like Smash for Wii U. It was definitely slower gameplay. It's hard going back from this to the Wii U. But the custom moves were really cool. I did like that. I don't think I even... Honest to God, like, I don't even think I got every custom move for every character. Like, the DLC characters didn't get any. The base roster all had different moves. I don't think I collected all of them, which is crazy. Because I had at least over 1,000 hours logged into that game. I know I've done it before. I was just thinking about it the other day. That's funny. Like, at some point, I might do a Wii U era stream again, just for nostalgia, you know? Like, I know I've done it before, and there's plenty of videos on my channel for when I played the game, but it's just so fun going back to that. Who was your favorite Mario Amiibo character to train? In Mario? I'm gonna give a really basic answer, and I really don't want to. Dude, god damn it. I know who I want to say, I just don't want to say it. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna have to admit it. Like, I think Bowser is my favorite in the Mario series to train. In specifically the Mario series, just because it's a fun character. Bowser was really fun to train as an amiibo. He just gets a bad rap because he's tanky. Like, people build him as like a monster. It is really fun to train though. Like, when you see how many Bowsers are out there, it's kind of like eh. But when you're training him, it's really fun. I love all the heavyweights specifically. I'm a sucker for a heavyweight character.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, I fell into the same boat with the custom moves. Like, it was just too much. It was tedious. Oh, if we're... No, I can't. I wouldn't count the Donkey Kong series, just because they have 3 characters. Yoshi is one thing, where it's just only him. I could see Yoshi being under Mario at this point. But Donkey Kong, I feel, has enough to justify their own series? So I would count them separately, because if we did count Donkey Kong, oh, I would King K. Rool all day. K. Rool all day, every day. Because I'm even looking at the roster, like, there's... For Mario's franchise, there's no competition in my opinion. Like, Bowser as an amiibo is just too fun to train. Hello, Axu. I'm trying to think, like... Well, it's one of those things where Yoshi... At the time, when Smash came out, when he came out at the time, he was more unique on his own, you know? Like, Yoshi's Story was on the N64. Yoshi's Island. Like, there was more... Yeah, like, he had his own name out there at the time. They never really put into the Yoshi's franchise. So at this point, it is just very awkward. Be gentle. He's just a boy. He does not know what he's doing.
3, 2, 1, go!
Honest to God, even going into the next series of Smash Ultimate, like, it would make more sense just putting him under Mario at this point. Like, I know he has his own series, but I don't see them adding any other character to the Yoshi franchise. It would just make more sense to have him under Mario. Like, they're not going to elaborate on Yoshi. Who are they going to add? Poochie? I honestly don't see it. Alright, completely whiffed it. That's fine. Yeah, but for Mario of all characters, like, he's the main man. Like, nobody... I know theoretically that is completely true, where Mario is a subsidiary of Donkey Kong, but no one would actually see it that way. Like, people are going to associate Mario first, above all else, and then, like, Donkey Kong and Yoshi. Even though canonically you're right, it should be DK, then Mario. Alright, if you can take a stock, I will send you back on a journey at some point. Please, my son. Yeah, well, like I was saying, like, Donkey Kong at least has 3 different characters in this game for his franchise. Like, he has K. Rool, he has Diddy, he has himself. Probably in the future, hopefully, this is one of my personal picks, but in the next Smash game, I would love to see either Dixie Kong or Funky. Like, I do want Donkey Kong to get another character, and I do think it is extremely likely, because they're first party. Like, there's nothing Nintendo has to do. All they have to do is just add him to the roster. There's nothing complicated there. Which, if they do, and we have 4 characters for Donkey Kong, GG at that point. Like, they have more in their franchise than Metroid, or even Kid Icarus, you know? Well, let me change. Because I feel like this is not going to work out well. My boy, he just keeps getting beaten. Yeah, like, Dixie's one of my favorite characters, too. Like, she should be in the game at this point. Oh yeah, I could add Lexius to the arena. I forgot about that. I didn't think about that. At some point, just to get it out of the way, like, I know everyone... It would be fun to talk about in a stream, I just don't know how I would set it up correctly yet. I would love to do just a stream dedicated for conversational topics about the next Smash game, you know? Where, like, we can go through the Smash Ultimate roster and just talk about who we genuinely believe is going to make it into the next game, and who's going to get cut. Theoretically, like, I don't think anyone's going to get cut from the roster. I think that'd be a very dumb move from Nintendo to not take that into... It would be a dumb move for Nintendo not to have that roster size. Because it is very appealing. Like, if there's a lot of characters, they make more money. People are going to want the game. People are going to want the Amiibo. Like, I don't think anyone should be removed from the game. Theoretically, if they do. Because Nintendo, I know you're listening to me, and I think you're dumb sometimes. Like, Nintendo doesn't... It does make some very questionable choices. But there's some characters where I feel like they could be cut. A Smash podcast. A Smash podcast, but with, like, random gameplay. Ah. God damn it. I'm gonna have to do it at some point. I would like... You have 3 Bowsers, bruh. Well, what gets... You would rather they just revamp the veteran movesets, to be honest. Well, what gets me on that is, like we just talked about and acknowledged, in the previous game, they had custom moves already. So there were characters like... I'm trying to think offhand, like, without any meaning behind it, like Jigglypuff as an example, right? Like, Jigglypuff had custom moves to make her more unique. So, if there was a problem where she was very similar to another character... Sorry, a better example is Lucina. Lucina had custom moves in the previous one. Let Marth have his moveset, but give Lucina some of those custom moves as her canon moveset. It'd be more interesting. And same thing for characters like Pichu, you know, like he... I don't think he was in Ultimate. Not Ultimate, the Wii U era? I might be... No, he wasn't in the Wii U. But if he had custom moves, like, give him custom moves. I don't know, I'd love... Honestly, I feel like another Smash is coming at some point. Hopefully I do jinx it, like, I do want to see the next iteration of Smash Bros, but... I just hope they get the roster right. Hopefully. There's another thing, too, the Wii... I keep thinking of the Wii U now. Another thing in the next Smash game, the Nintendo Switch 2 does have Amiibo support. So, they're going to have Amiibo in the next Smash game, let's be honest. There's no reason why they wouldn't when they have the capability of doing it. Sorry, Cooper, I'm like watching you play right now. I didn't even realize you were playing naturally. God damn. Funny enough, I was playing Elite Smash a little bit before the stream, and I got completely wrecked by Luigi. Like, Luigi. Luigi. Awesome, man. Hello? Imagine having to retrain everyone. You don't think you could get the lightning in a bottle that was Providence ever again? Bruh. Ah, don't! God damn it, you might be right on that, too. It's been a while, like, but I believe going from Wii U to Smash Ultimate, you did have to, like, retrain the Amiibos. Which... I hope that's not the case again. It probably... You know what? I changed my mind, actually. I changed my mind because I answered my own question. If they do change characters, because they're gonna buff and nerf certain characters, I do think maybe retraining characters is necessary on that one. I guess it just depends on the game. Like, if we're looking at a one-for-one just port, a port from Nintendo Switch 1 to Nintendo Switch 2, no, we shouldn't retrain. But if it's a whole new game, then yeah, we should. Mario Day, and they didn't even release a new Mario Amiibo. To think, we don't have enough Mario Amiibo, like why did they not release another one? Nintendo, shame on you. I would have given you my money. Because, I mean, we don't have that many Mario. All we have is the Smash Mario, we have the Mario Party Mario, we have the Gold and Silver Mario, we have Pixel Mario, we have the other Pixel Mario, we have Wedding Mario, we have the baseball card Mario from the baseball series. Is that every Mario? I was actually genuinely trying to name every Mario Amiibo. I think I got it? I honestly don't remember. That's gonna bug me now. We'll be getting more Mario info on April 2nd for the Switch. What day is that? Is that a Wednesday? God damn it, Nintendo, it is a Wednesday! Oh, maybe. Maybe we might have to have a, Oh, the wristband! That's right. I forgot. Okay, so we have the gold wristband Mario Amiibo. We have the regular wristband Mario Amiibo. If they do cut characters, what's going to happen to the characters that have Amiibos? Are they just never going to be sold again? Honestly, I don't know. That's a good question. See, like, it's so up in the air, you know? Like, honestly, I could see 3 options. They're pretty obvious, but, like, this is the 3 options I can see. I can see them just keeping the roster and refusing to cut it. Like, it is a very marketable thing. They should keep the roster as it is, because they make more of a profit on it in the long run. If they do cut characters, I could see those characters possibly being DLC later on down the road, like how other games do that. Or, honestly, this one, I could also just see Nintendo cutting the characters and having those characters be supportive figures in games in general. Like, I'm trying to think how to say it. Like, if they do cut Lucina, I could see them still having functionality in, like, a new Breath of the Wild or a new Kirby game. Very minor, like maybe a costume or something, or, I don't know, just, like, cosmetics or, like, food or just small batches of DLC. So they'll still have usage, but I could see them just being completely out of Smash. Or maybe, you know, like if trophies come back, maybe it'll just unlock that trophy and like bonuses. I don't know, now I do kind of want to see more about the next Switch on April 2nd. I don't see the third-party companies being a problem to negotiate with, except Square Enix and Disney. Yeah, I'm in the same boat, to be honest. I was just, ironically, the other day I was going to bed, I was watching, like, someone talk about Super Smash Bros. Brawl, because people consider it one of the worst in the franchise. I highly disagree, I love Brawl. But I can see people not liking it, because it is very different, you know? I don't see Microsoft being an issue. I think Steve is fine. I think Banjo is completely fine. What else is there? I'm trying to think offhand. Bayonetta's first party now. Honestly, Snake, I think, is completely fine, because I'm pretty sure they wanted him in Melee, but because of time restriction, they couldn't get him into Melee, so he got into Brawl. Same thing for Sonic. Pac-Man, Mega Man. Sonic, Pac-Man, Mega Man. I've talked about it before, where, like, these are the big names. Like, I refuse to believe they would make a Smash and take out those 4 characters who are very iconic in gaming. Sorry, 3 characters. Like, Mega Man, Sonic, Pac-Man, I don't ever see leaving Smash. They're too iconic. Like, those would be the first third-party characters I would fight for if I worked for Nintendo. Like, they should not remove them. Luigi, prepare to meet your doom! The grand finale. It's always Luigi. Luigi time. This Luigi's here to shut down Mario Day. I was gonna put in my weird Luigi, but then I realized, hey, he doesn't have any spirits. At some point I should upgrade them. You know what? No, I lied. Hello, Larry. No, I was thinking I'm gonna change my Mario and my Luigi from those weird videos, but I think that would take away from the uniqueness. You'd be fine with Sonic being removed in base roster if he's DLC and give him a better moveset. No, I can't. I can't see him not making it to the base rosters. Sonic has to be in the base roster. There's no way. Like, that'd be such a dumb idea from Nintendo. Especially right now, with the movie series coming out. Sonic is very popular. Like, Sonic... this is the perfect time to have Sonic in a video game. Like, Nintendo would not make him a DLC. He has to be in the base roster. I do agree his moveset needs to change. But he can't. If Bayo gets in, I kind of want to see Dante as a newcomer. Honestly, I could see it too. Like, we're getting to a point where... I'm trying to think how to say it properly. We're getting to a point with how big the roster is in the Smash Bros. Franchise. And some of the picks are just like 20 years ago, when we played Smash for Wii U, if you told me Sora would make it into the game, I probably wouldn't believe you. Like, Sora was so out there. Steve from Minecraft, really out there. We have Sans from Undertale as a Mii costume. We have the Vault Boy from Fallout. I know I'm getting into like some very obscure subjects, but they are in the game. Like, they are here. It's still amazing how they got these licensings all together. What was I gonna say? Because, like, I could see Dante getting into the game. I could see it, yeah. Joker, Steve, I can see Dante. He was really big. He's a really big retro game franchise. Like, people love Devil May Cry. I could see him getting into the game. I mean, hell, Sephiroth, Kazuya. Oh, what's another, like, out there pick? Okay, again, we're gonna have that podcast at some point. We're gonna talk about this next coming up roster. Oh, you know who's another one I would love to see get into the game? This one would be just mind-blowing, because they have to work specifically with Sony. Crash Bandicoot. I would love to see Crash Bandicoot make it into the game. Dude, this Luigi's popping off. Hello? Nee, I'm sorry, little one. I jinxed you. This was kind of a really obscure pick, but this is a personal pick I would love to see in the game. Frogurt. I would love to see Frogurt make it into the game as a retro video game representative. Yeah, Shadow would be good. Eggman would be good. We've talked about that before. I would love to see Eggman be the Sonic villain. We need more villains, I'm telling you. Yeah, because even like looking at the roster, like... I would count Mewtwo as a villain. Sephiroth made it in. K. Rool. King Dedede is kind of like an anti-villain. Who else would be in there? Wolf got into the game. Honestly, in the bigger... Alucard should be a character, too. There's a hot take. Alucard should get upgraded from boss to a character. Who else? I'm not too familiar with Xenoblade, so I can't say on that one. You know what, you got me on that one. Mewtwo is more of an antagonist. He's not like... He's not an evil Pokemon. He's not a villain. That's fair. We'll say antagonist, you got me on that one. A Sonic Newcomer reveal trailer would be hype. Bro, the internet would explode. Oh, Waluigi. How could I forget? God damn it. Waluigi should get into the game. You would die on a hill for Team Rocket Meowth. You know what? I actually like that pick. Fun fact, this is a bit of a Smash trivia. Meowth was planned for Super Smash Bros. 64, I believe. It was either 64 or Melee. He was considered at one point. I want to say 64. So they did want him at one point, when he was more... Like, he was more... president. Like, he was in the TV series at the time. People want Waluigi for the memes. They do. They do. I am one of those people, I'll admit. Like, I do want to see Waluigi make it. I can't think of any other villains. I'm looking at the roster. Like, I have it pulled up on my computer. You're saying no to Waluigi for the memes. Also, hello? You guys good? Yeah, I'm literally looking at the Smash Ultimate roster, and I can't think of any more villains, because, like, Mario has Bowser, Donkey Kong has K. Rool, Link has Ganon, Samus has Ridley, Yoshi is Yoshi. Kirby and Fox have their antagonists. They have villains. I'm not familiar enough with Captain Falcon or Ness for that continuity. Like, I don't know who would be the picks for there. Same thing with Fire Emblem. I'm not too familiar. I don't know who would be good for that. You genuinely wanted Waluigi in the game. It would be funny, but he's the only one of his friends not included, which makes me feel kind of bad for him. Honestly, you're valid. Like, it must be a running joke at Nintendo at this point. Like, they must have something up with him. Like, I don't know. I don't know why he can't be in the game at this point. Link has Captain Falcon in terms of Smash. Define on that? Like, what does that mean? Who would be... Oh, god damn it. Who would be the villain in Street Fighter? Because we have Ryu and we have Ken. Black Shadow. That'd be interesting. I wouldn't mind Black Shadow. My only gripe with it is not being an Echo Fighter. Oh yeah, Akuma! Akuma would be cool for a Street Fighter. See, I feel like they shouldn't make Echo Fighters. I think they should progress forward, if that makes sense. Like, it was one thing to start the Echo Fighters and then acknowledge it. To go forward as a series, I do feel Smash should not try to make an Echo Fighter. You know what? I guess it depends. I guess it depends on the character at hand, if that makes sense, where... I'm trying to think how to say it. If they wanted to add... I keep using Lucina as an example, which is really messed up, but like, she is a good example of all these subjects. If you told me they're either going to cut Lucina or keep her in, but she's only going to be an Echo Fighter, like no changes, I would still want Lucina. Like, if they have the ability to make a character very similar to somebody on the base roster and save time, I don't think I would mind it. But if they have the time, they should just develop the character more. I don't know, I guess I'm indifferent. M. Bison, that's another good one. I feel like Street Fighter will get another representative. Because we got Ryu and then Ken immediately. I feel like Street Fighter could get another fighter. Dude, shout out to the Luigi. He's just killing everyone in the roster. Like, is there no end to his reign? Donkey Kong needs something more from his games. I vote Dixie Kong. Either Dixie Kong or Funky. I do agree on that. If they do add another Street Fighter character, it's probably gonna be Chun-Li. I can agree on that.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, you know who I want to see from Star Fox? Crystal. How has Crystal not made it into the roster yet at this point? Hey, for Pokemon 2, Sceptile. Where the hell is Sceptile? Gen 3 needs more representation. Where is my boy? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Orange, where... Like, I'm willing to deal with it being an Echo Fighter if it means the inclusion of the character in the long run. I'm just very indifferent about it. Like, I don't mind Echo Fighters. I can see them getting cut. I can see why people get frustrated when they make it into the roster. Like, I understand it. Speaking for myself, I don't mind them being there. You should play Marvel Rivals. Fun fact, I actually do a little bit. It's not bad. It reminds me a lot of Overwatch. Honestly, that's true. Like, Gen 10 reps will be most likely put into Smash 6 depending on when development starts. I can agree on that. I'd rather just have Sceptile, to be honest, because, like, I know he's a very fan-favorite character that a lot of people want him to get into the game. That's another thing I'm indifferent on. Like, for the Pokemon, I think they should just focus on previous generations instead of trying to market forward, you know? Like, we could do Sceptile now, and then in the next Smash game, we'll do the newest Pokemon generation in that game. Well, newest, as in, like, right now. Like, Gen 10, I mean. Yeah, you can add me if you want. My name on Marvel Rivals is literally just the same thing. AQW Ghostface. Ironically, it's just the same. You got a Falco amiibo, nice! Yeah, that's what I'm saying though with Meowth. Like, at the time, he was the villain for the Pokemon series. I think this one is just speculation. I don't know if this is true or not. I was just about to say the same thing, Orange. Like, I'm pretty sure back in the Nintendo 64, especially because of memory, I think they just repurposed Kirby and made a clone of Kirby. Just very similar as Jigglypuff, which makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Ericolt, that's my name. What Pokemon do you see most likely being cut? Let's be honest. I feel bad saying it, but let's be honest. If they were going to cut a Pokemon in the current roster, looking at Smash Ultimate, I'm looking at the roster right now, it's in front of my face. If they were to cut one Pokemon out, Pichu is out of here. Like, Pichu is definitely out of here. He's essentially just the same character as Pikachu, except with a few stat changes. Every other Pokemon, regardless of what generation, fan favorite or not, every other Pokemon is unique. Pichu and Pikachu sharing a lot of similar moves is not looking good. It's not even close. I don't think any other Pokemon has a risk of being cut. I think Pichu is probably the #1. If I had to pick another Pokemon, I would guess Incineroar, to be honest. Yeah, sorry, Cooper. Like, I know people love Pichu. I love Pichu too. Like, I love Generation 2. I love the Pokemon. I had fun training an Amiibo of it. I just, if they did force cuts, I could see him leaving. There's no other competition. Like, what other Pokemon would logically make sense? Pokemon Trainer just has too much versatility. That's 3 characters in one. You have arguably one of the most unique movesets, being 3 fighters in one, like I said. I just don't see it. Mewtwo came back as DLC because of how favorited he was. What's another one? Greninja, they had the Pokemon popularity poll. Like, there was a whole poll back in the day of how popular Pokemon was. And Greninja won. Like, Greninja won the popularity. He beat Charizard at the time. Yeah, not to give, like, spoilers of our, like, Smash Ultimate Cut roster podcast, apparently, but... We'll spoil number 1 on the list, Pichu. Oh my god, if we had to, like... I'm not even gonna get into it. I can go on the rant the whole night. Like, there's certain characters where I could see them getting cut. I don't want them to, but I could see Nintendo just not having them. You don't see the original 12 getting cut without major backlash. See, like, I can agree on that. I don't know why the community is so divided on that. They emphasized a point to keep the original 12 the entire time. If they really wanted to cut Jigglypuff, they would have done it by now. If they really didn't want Captain Falcon, who is a fan favorite, who literally just, you know, Falcon Punch is famous. It's one of those key words when you think of Smash Bros. Falcon Punch. You can't remove him. They thought about removing Ness in Melee, I believe? They wanted to replace him with Lucas, but that never happened. I just don't see any of it. It'd be weird if they go to Gen 10 instead of 8 and 9. Honestly, I agree. I think they should just go back to Generation 3. Generation 3 doesn't have any representation? I don't believe. Question mark? Unless if I'm going stupid. Yeah, because we have Gen 1, Gen 2, Pichu, technically. We have Greninja, who is definitely later on. We have Incineroar, who was much later on. Could you imagine they add something like Empoleon, like some random Pokemon? Or even Gardevoir. Again, I could rant about this all night, but like they have a lot of options for Pokemon. There really is no wrong answer. But I don't know. Let's see how Nintendo can handle that. Puff was supposed to be cut in Brawl, but added last minute. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, I don't... She was added back in. Bruh. Interesting. Emboar could be added because of ZA. No. No, God, I hope not. This is a wild hot take, but... in that generation with Emboar... what was that, Gen 5, I want to say? Yeah, I think it was Gen 5. Like, the black and white era. This is gonna sound really weird. When I did... Like, when I played that era of Pokemon, I don't like any of those starters. I don't like any of those 3. I don't like Snivy, I don't like Emboar. Yeah, he legit is Omega Luigi. But yeah, in that generation, I got rid of my starter. I couldn't do it. I didn't even use my starter that whole playthrough. Will Mario get a cut character? Absolutely not. No, I don't see that. let me rephrase it. If they were to cut a Mario character, you know what? You actually got me on that one. I think the only alteration for the Mario roster I could see is Peach and Daisy being combined. I could see them cutting Daisy, quote-unquote, but having her as an alternative costume for Peach. And by alternative costume, I don't mean just like a color palette swap. I mean like change her model to be Daisy. Have a different soundtrack, like keep all the files, just convert them as the same character. No, I disagree on Bowser Jr. Piranha Plant, maybe? God, we're gonna go through the whole roster now. Like, I don't see Bowser Jr. getting cut. Piranha Plant, maybe? Bowser Jr., I think he's here to stay. I think he's earned his spot. He has gotten more recognition throughout the years. I think he's a very important character in the Mario series at this point. I like how we're just slowly devolving into like cutting the entire roster down. Like, this is turning into the podcast. I do gotta say though, this Luigi, I like what I see. This guy is phenomenal. He needs to go down though. We gotta take out this Luigi. Yeah, I don't see Bowser Jr. leaving. Will Amiibo return? Yes. They have to. I think they're returning. Alright, MLL, take him out.
3, 2, 1, go!
Can anyone stop the loogie? Maybe. Come on, my boy. I believe in you. Will the mini return? What does that mean? I'm not familiar with the mini. What are you doing? Good dodging so far. Oh, the Mii. Yeah, the Mii are returning. I'd be willing to bet on that one, the Mii return. He lived! He lived by doing nothing! He's learned from the Luigis! He's at 210. My god. Oh my god, the misfire. That's funny. Yeah, I agree with Orange. I can see the Mii Fighters being like a content farm for DLC. On top of that, they... Oh god, I'm trying to think how to say this one. With the intention of going forward with development, let's say, you have the 3 base character slots, not character slots, but like the customizable options for the Miis. You have the Sword Fighter, the Brawler, the Gunner. In the next game, yeah, Rose read my mind. God damn it, you beat me to the punch. I could see like an Archer Mii, or like I was just thinking of archery immediately. Like, I can see them getting more classes, if anything. So you keep the old ones, but have more options, like double it, make 3 more. And then on top of that, like, if you have an archer Mii, you can have costumes based on archery, you know? What franchise has the least chances to get another character? Honestly, Rob. Rob the Robot, because they based it on the actual, like, gaming accessory. It's not a video game franchise. It is, but it isn't. There's no chance in hell, like, Rob is gonna get any other character. Like, it's just him. Hell yeah. My boy! MLL has taken the ring. See, a mage me, that'd be really cool. Also, for Punch-Out, I actually kind of disagree on that one. I would love to see another... Oh, thank you. GG. GG. For Punch-Out, I would love to see King Hippo as a character. That's one of my really obscure picks. I would love to see another Punch-Out character. Specifically, King Hippo.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, see, there we go. That's actually a good idea. Like a baseball or a tennis vert. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. So, you were thinking more all of the sports... Okay, I see what you're saying. Like, all the sports together. A Miitopia class Mii. Okay, that makes sense. What third-party franchise has the least chance to get in? I'm trying to think of a good... Ah, god damn it, I'm trying to think of like a good, weird franchise. Give me a second. Specifically third-party? What was the name of that? Oh, God of War. God of War would be amazing. Hey, tell me you don't want to see Kratos, the God of War, fighting Kirby. That would be peak. Literally any Sony exclusive franchise. Yeah, honestly. I can agree on that. Here's a weird one. What about... I'm trying to think of, like, if there's any other weird ones. I'm trying to think of weird games to add. What about yokai? I remember seeing commercials for it when I was younger, back in, like, the Wii U era. I never actually played a yokai game. Is that popular still? I haven't seen any... Was it only on the DS? I don't think there's a yokai game for the Switch yet. I remember that was big on like the 3DS era though. Oh, the Chorus Kids actually. That's another weird one. I remember that when that was a big leak supposedly back in the Wii U era. No, dude, that's not even a hot take, Orange. I don't even understand what yokai are. Like, is it... Was it like a gacha game where you collect the yokai? I know nothing about the franchise. That'd be funny to play at some point. Like, I would play it out of curiosity. What about the Ring Fit Trainer? That'd be a cool one. Well, it'd be weird, but... You know what? That's... Honestly, I could see Ring Fit getting into Smash. I think what they should do is, instead of making an Echo Fighter, maybe just have those characters as costumes, you know? It's like, just because you can have a character with the same moveset, maybe costumes? I don't know, like, as for that one in particular, like, I could see the Ring Fit trainer being a costume for the Wii Fit trainer, and they could just operate the same. I don't know. Oh, Spyro the Dragon from PlayStation. That could be a cool one. Oh, what about Freddy Fazbear? God damn it. They got Freddy Fazbear and Smash Ultimate? God damn it, I would... That'd be funny, but I really hope Five Nights at Freddy's doesn't make it into Smash Bros. Haxorus for Smash. No, there's no way. Never. Never, I disagree. No, I'm kidding, Axu. That'd be a cool one. FNAF would unironically go hard. That'd be very, very questionable. Mortal Kombat. Alright, so I don't... Alright, I can't see Mortal Kombat when it comes to fatalities. There's no way. I could see them giving... Let's say Scorpion, as an example. If Scorpion made it into the game, I could see him fighting just like Simon and Richter with like a whip, kinda? But obviously different. Bro, you just brought in a snake? What the hell?
3, 2, 1, go.
Interesting. Also, shout out to the flower pick. I just realized that is actually really strong. Look at the damage. Hello? Bro, why is that flower actually really strong? Wait, hold on. Rose, you might have discovered a new tech. Look at the damage from the flower! What? Legit though, I might train an Amiibo with a flower. That did a lot of damage. Some people say Sub-Zero would work more as a Mortal Kombat rep because ice is easier to work with than fire. Honestly, I could see either one. I think I lean more towards Scorpion because Mortal Kombat in general seems to favor Scorpion when it comes to marketing. At least in my opinion, because I remember this was a while ago. I think it was whenever Mortal Kombat was on PS4. I think the collector's edition back then had the Scorpion mask as like a pre-order bonus. Like they seem like they market Scorpion more. So I feel like if they did include a character, it would be him. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I can see him operating like Simon with the whip while still being maybe melee like Little Mac. I don't know, he can have a really unique moveset. Critical P.
3, 2,
Yeah, the flower seems like it's broken. Hold on, now I gotta pay attention. I've just been like rambling for a while. That flower seems really good though. Yeah, look at this. Look at this damage. How many uses do you have on the flower? He still has it. Oh, shit, they're right. Bro, the flower lasted the whole time, though. We're talking like the whole minute. You would give a plant amiibo a flower for thematic reasons. Honestly, I could see it. Critical healing metal doesn't matter when it comes to flower. Bro, flower power, apparently. Why is that a random hidden tech? That... I'm gonna have to try that now. I have to give it I have to give some amiibo character a flower. That looks really fun. Should you retrain Critical P? No, I don't think so. This is gonna be a really weird take. Hear me out. In the next Smash game, I would love to see certain game franchises on mobile make it into the game, but either as assist trophies, stages, or even just spirits in general, you know, like Plants vs. Zombies, I would love to see represented in the game, specifically as spirits. Like, as characters, I don't think they could make it, maybe, but I don't see it. Rose trained to menace Yoshi, this is wild. Angry Birds could actually make it because Sega owns them now. Honestly, I could see that too. That'd be funny, could you imagine? For assist trophies, they added Angry Birds where they just fling birds at you. Hello? You are a newer person. With a Kazuya! Hello? Yuko.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh god. You know what's funny? I was looking back on some of the clips from... Not clips, I was watching the previous tournament stream. And again, I was watching the Kazuyas because I'm still thinking about, like... Was it wrong? Oh my god, the spike. Bruh. Look at that flower, though. He got a lot of damage piled on. Oh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like I said, I'm still debating on if adding Kazuya to the tournament scene was a bad thing. I don't think so. I think Kazuyas were fine. Jesus, the chokeslam. Kazuya wins. Yuko. Kazuya is a monster, though. Queen Daisy is cooked. Yeah, I saw the stream was bugging. Sorry about that. I'm trying to like see if I can work with it.
Go!
Sorry, give me like 2 seconds. I'm trying to see if I could do something for the stream. It might have gotten better. I'm trying to like keep an eye on the stream. If it still keeps getting buggy, we might have to wrap up early today, which I do apologize for. This is because you have super armor. He might.
Kazuya Mishima wins.
How long is this still going? You're about to get online and join. It honestly depends if YouTube doesn't completely wonk out on me here. 'Cause I'm trying not to, like, have my stream die. Also, hello, Prince.